and gentlemen, I am Crazygingerjeff and this is CreativeCraft. We are on episode 8 and today we are building this. I drew this on Microsoft Paint and I didn't record it to save you the hassle. So this build was actually sort of inspired by Mumbo's episode 1 Hermitcraft build, because at first I thought it looked like, cargo containers in the middle of a field, because it reminds me of that scene from X-Men. So without any further ado, let's get building. So here we are, back in the CreativeCraft world. As you can see, this is what we built last time, a crooked manor based on the house from Hello Neighbor. I think it turned out really well. Now, on to today's episode. Where do I want the field? I think I'm going to put it here and have like the water come outstretched, because I want like a river, because we're going back to water features strongly. Now, I need to terraform.
Saying they can make this one.
Okay, so now in this field I need to make it obviously like grass and not grass, like crops and stuff, but that's gonna be really boring to watch. So I've got me. Now he is going to do all of the crops and stuff like that, while I go do some fun stuff with you guys. We'll go see how he's doing later. So what I want to do is I want to add like a few of the bridges and like pathways and stuff, because I've been needing to connect it onto the existing paths that are over here for a while now, especially with like this town. I need to connect it up here and just all of that jazz. Now I want to build a bridge. Okay, so I think like a small like arching bridge I think is going to be good here. A big tip with bridges is always lay out your path first. I feel like most people do that, but just in case you didn't before, start doing it, please, I beg. Obviously, you might have world edit, I don't know. But if you don't have world edit, then it's fine. So that's going to be where our bridge is going to go, but I want it to, like, arch enough to where, like, you can probably get, like, a boat underneath. So let's quickly try and figure that out. So it's going to kind of go like that. I think that's going to be, like, the peak of the bridge, like the arc of the bridge. So that's probably going to do something like that. Then something along those lines, then that's already on that level. Then that can go bump, 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 bump. And boom, there's your bridge. Well, our bridge. Look, there you go. Cushty bushty. Now, obviously, that's not exactly good enough, because it needs like borders, it's got to look nice, you see. So we decorate it. If you want it to be able to have like a boat going underneath, make sure your supports aren't in the way, like make sure they're like to the side a bit. You're able to. Actually, can we even fit a boat under there? Let's get one of the fat boats. Oh yeah, easily. Okay. It clears it. Now, yeah, like try and keep also the supports like in roughly the same area from each other, because like that would be there. Boom, there you go. I want to, like, how would this look if I just did this type of thing? Yeah, okay, I like that. But I want to kind of get like spruce, like slabs in here, just to help like arch it a little bit. Still, like that. Yeah, that's better. I think making that different from the support will help, because then it's like you can kind of see where the supports are a little bit better, which is, you know, what I want. Yeah, something like that I feel like is probably good. Okay, I don't want to cloud that too much. But there we go. Alright, cool. Now we just gotta copy it on the other side, and boom shakalaka, we got a nice bridge. Hold on, can we get underneath? Easily. Alright, does it look good from underneath though? That's like a big part of it as well. You gotta make sure it looks good from like most angles. Boom. I think that is a pretty nice bridge. Now what I can't, ooh, wait, do I want to, no, not really. Okay. Boom, we got a diagonal bridge just like that. What I might do actually is I might do that, and then get a lantern. Go bump, 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 just like so. I think that bridge actually looks quite nice. I think it like blends well. Obviously we'll get the path in. I've got to do another bridge there, but before we do that, I think we should go check in on the progress. How have you gone and done that? You know what? I'm just not even gonna ask. Well, that was weird. Well, you know, yeah, at least he's doing it. Alright. Let's get a secondary bridge in. We need to get another arching bridge, but at least this one doesn't have to be at an angle. Like, boom, just like that. Now we've got two bridges connecting up. Simple as that. Now, I need to get a brush and do the rest of the path. And boom, just like that, we got the path finally connected from the main manor to the actual main pathway over here. I just want to quickly connect up the Pirate Cove with the Japanese build. See, now here, there's a little gap. I think a bridge would look really cool. Like right here. So, what kind of bridge do I want to do that? I feel like stone bricks and spruce. Alright, I think that is along the lines that I want. I feel like something like that to just like, you know, help the like look of the curve will help a lot. Something like that. Replace that. Making sure it looks like it's supported and built in. Like boom, like that. I think that looks cool. Boom, just like that. Now, the Pirate Cove is now also connected, and we can just quickly, if we just branch off of here, now, boom, so is the Mayan temple. Not that that video is any good, but that's not the point. Oh, we can actually quickly connect up the fort as well. Now, bada bing, bada boom. See, we are getting things done today. Alright, nicely done, lads. Alright. Let's go check in on me. Whoa. Okay. He's done the farm. Well, I don't know where he's gone, but yeah, you know, it doesn't matter. Let's just break in here and let's get this done. Alright, now we've got our area. I now want to actually finally build the cargo containers. So we're going to go red terracotta. We're going to go crimson trapdoors, because I have like a little design in mind for the cargo containers. So let's say this is our cargo container. They have like ridges, like cargo containers. So my thought process was, what if I use trapdoors? Because in my world I don't have the new shelves that have been released, so I have to improvise pretty much. But I think this could work. Okay, then boom, that cargo container. That's cool. Okay, yeah, that works. Alright. So then the next one on top of that is green. So now I need like a green one instead. So if we just go... Actually, hold on. We should probably go on trapdoors first. Is there a green trapdoor? We can get green. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Okay, what's like a green that matches it? I don't think that's going to work. What about lime? Does lime work? Lime terracotta? Yeah, that works. So, right, we're going to build off of it this way. Both sides. Wait, how long did I make this? 9, 10. 9, 10. Alright, boom. Alright, there's our green cargo container. But it needs like support beams. And I was imagining having it as spruce like that. Because, you know, it's like not like, you know, put together well, but it's still got to be like structurally sound, you know. So if we just do that on both sides, and boom, now it's looking, you know, it looks structural. You can actually like, it doesn't look like it's gonna fall apart, but it still looks like it's just barely pieced together. So like the door is gonna be like there, like ish, and then I feel like stairs on this side is probably a good idea, like kind of on the exterior, because obviously the interior isn't very like thick, you know. So we can have like a second door up here, because like, you know, you can walk around up here and it's like stuff like that. Although we do need to make it like that, so maybe the door's up there instead. Yeah, that's better. We make the roof. I think that's looking good. And then in my drawing I have a blue one on top of that. So we're going to get warped trapdoors, but then this time I want like stairs. Kind of doing that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I want it to do that. And then I want the support, like a support beam coming out of like the side, like so. So let's get that built up. Actually, does this match? You know, I prefer that. I think that's better. Is there a better trapdoor though that will fit with the darker blue? No. Okay. Oh well. That's fine. Fine by me. So now I've just got to go around to all of the trapdoors. Okay, I think that's looking really cool. Now I just need to like add windows and stuff to make it look like it's being lived in. And I think that's nearly done actually. Light up the inside so then it glows at night. Now part of me wants to say that's done, but I feel like it's missing something. I feel like a crooked like chimney would be good. So if we go into like walls, what looks like, yeah, like tough like works. So if I go into slabs, grab like that, then what if I just go bomb bomb? So it's like a metal like chimney, just to add something like a little bit more. I want to add something like up here maybe as well. Maybe like leaves actually, like shrubbery like that. Just to kind of, yeah, to make it look like a little bit more rundown. Maybe like some, like around the supports as well. Yeah, I like that. Then I think to kind of help add like weight to it, if we put like coarse dirt like around the edges, I feel like it would make it look a lot like it's been there, like it's actually like part of the landscape instead of just like chilling there. Yeah, I feel like that's a lot better. Then I feel like if we get some like paths in as well, that would make it look better. If we just get it running through the center here, just like around there, and then coming through here as well, then obviously now we got to, you know, connect it up. Right, then that's the farm now connected in as well. And I feel like that is actually pretty good. But I want to get some more like texture in there, so I feel like a glow lichen, because it almost looks like rust and stuff like that. Is that better? I don't know. Maybe not on that as much. Do I like it? Maybe. Maybe some texture. Maybe that will help. So if we go into wood... No. If we go into planks... Okay, we can get some warped planks. We can get some crimson planks. And there's no green. So we're going to have to go elsewhere for green. So... maybe just adding some, like... just a little bit of like depth into it will help it out slightly. I don't know if I like it or not. Wait, that's the exact same. I don't think the glow liken's doing it. I can't lie, it's not really hitting the mark that I thought it would. But that green concrete, I feel like's added a difference. I feel like that's done something. So, okay, I need to find a different thing for the red then. Maybe red concrete is just like the way to go as well. Yeah, okay, yeah. Because it's like, we're already going with a mild thing, so I feel like it would be better if it's, like, the texture's already quite mild, so if we keep with that theme. Yeah, okay. But then on this side, it would be lighter because it's out in the sun more. So if we're just like, going by like shading wise, that's going to be like pretty much purely that. However, not here, because that's like darker, that's also darker. Yeah. Okay. Then we gotta find a nice blue. That's an awkward blue. That is a very awkward blue. Because if we go like that, that's like sharp, you know. So, we gotta try and find concrete powder? That's a nice lighter alternative. Yeah, I prefer that. If we get string... Quick. Are we able to... We are. Okay, yeah. Okay, we got this. But that would actually be darker because it's underneath the shelf. So, if we go bump... Didn't mean to do that. Now that's going to be pretty light. However, not necessarily at the bottom because of the... Yeah, the lighting. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, this is making sense. And then this side is going to be pretty much completely light. Because the sun comes up over that way. So, but I think the bottom would be darker. Like that. So then, yeah. Alright, boom. Look at that. I think the bottom would be darker here as well. Actually. Thinking about it. I like that a lot, actually. I feel like the focal point is here. Oh, that's thumbnail worthy, that. You know what? That is thumbnail worthy. Boom. Thumbnail. Alright, cool. Alright, I think that is actually done, guys. Alright. Glamour shots, I guess.